not get as close to their date as Lainey Hamilton has been to Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects on a deep three.
Clark mistreated. Instant rage hits WNBA after Lisa Bluder shows how Caitlin Clark deserves to be treated. The landscape of women's basketball is undergoing a seismic shift, and at the forefront of this transformation is Caitlin Clark, the electrifying star from Iowa. Under the guidance of head coach Lisa Bluder, Clark has shattered records and captured the hearts of millions. Yet, as the sport gains unprecedented attention, 32.3 million viewers tuning in for a single game, the reality is that many talented players are still being stifled by outdated coaching philosophies. Lisa Bluder's impact on Clark's career has been monumental. When Bluder first observed Clark, she recognized a generational talent capable of changing the game. Instead of trying to mold her into a rigid system, Bluder embraced her creativity, building an entire offensive scheme around her unique skill set. This is a stark contrast to the experiences of many other promising players who find themselves benched after only a few minutes of gameplay, their potential crushed by coaches who prioritize conformity over creativity. The truth is alarming. Nearly 90% of creative players never reach their full potential due to restrictive coaching styles. The basketball world is currently witnessing a crisis where coaches are more focused on enforcing traditional strategies than allowing players to express themselves. This is not just about individual cases. It's a systemic issue that threatens to undermine the future stars of women's basketball. Caitlin Clark's rise has brought a level of excitement to the sport that has never been seen before. Her games draw Super Bowl-level attention, with regular season matchups pulling in millions of viewers. Yet, this success has not translated to all players, particularly those with similar talents. For instance, Malaysia Full WI at South Carolina is another exceptional talent who, despite her electrifying skill set, finds herself sidelined, barely seeing the court because she doesn't fit the conventional mold. This raises a crucial question. Why are coaches still clinging to outdated methods when the sport is finally gaining traction? Bluder's success with Clark serves as a powerful example of what can happen when a coach allows a player to flourish. Clark's bold declaration about taking her team to the Final Four was met with skepticism, yet Bluder didn't dismiss her ambition. Instead, she nurtured it, fostering an environment where Clark could thrive. This approach has proven that allowing players to embrace their uniqueness leads to spectacular outcomes, not just for the individual, but for the sport as a whole. In contrast, players like Full WI are being told to suppress their creativity. This is not only detrimental to their development, but also sends a damaging message to young athletes watching from the sidelines. The fear of being labeled as undisciplined for taking risks can deter aspiring players from playing the game they love. Coaches who prioritize control over creativity are inadvertently stunting the growth of the sport, sacrificing the magic that makes basketball so captivating. The irony lies in the fact that these old-school coaching philosophies are often seen as protective. Coaches believe they are teaching discipline and fundamentals, but in reality, they may be holding back the sport's evolution. Caitlin Clark's ability to pull up from the logo or make no-look passes is not just about individual skill. It's about redefining what's possible in basketball. These moments of brilliance captivate audiences and draw new fans to the game, proving that creativity can coexist with discipline. The future of women's basketball hangs in the balance as it stands at a pivotal crossroads. Will the sport continue to embrace the extraordinary talents of players like Caitlin Clark, or will it retreat into the safety of predictable play? The decision lies not just with players, but also with the coaches who must recognize the potential of allowing creativity to flourish. As Caitlin Clark prepares to enter the WNBA, the question remains, will the league's coaches support her unique style of play, or will they try to force her into a predetermined system? The answer to this question will profoundly impact the future of women's basketball and shape the experiences of countless young players watching from the sidelines.